Hello, this is FitzFlicks. Today we're going to be reviewing Kung Fu Panda 4. I'll start us off by saying this is a spoiler review, so if you don't want spoilers, get out of here. Or if you don't care about spoilers, stay here. Or if you've seen the film and just want to hear what I think of it, then stay, because I'd like to share my opinion. I'm going to start us off by saying that the whole dad storyline was very cute. I really liked that. I think that Mr. Ping and Bryan Cranston's character are just very charming, very charming and very charismatic characters that I just really thought were entertaining and just cool to just see them have their own perspective on how to parent Poe, yeah, I really liked him. Well, those two. Apart from that, very underwhelming. I do not think this movie is good. We're gonna start off with Poe himself, who I thought was trusting all the wrong people. Why he was trusting Awkwafina's character after almost robbing him, and also knowing the chameleon very well. Yeah, I wouldn't have trusted her. I thought that was just very bad. I don't know why they just switched his character like that, because I think that whilst he still had some moments where in the first three where he could have been smarter, this was just a whole new level of just like was he in the moon? He was out of it? I don't know. He didn't look like he was paying attention to what was going on. Second is Awkwafina's character, of course, who I forgot her name, but she was unbearably annoying. And I think that her being able to stop the chameleon and Poe not being able to was just... Who wrote that? Straight up, who wrote that? I think that she was just almost bullying Poe throughout the film, even though he is the Dragon Warrior. And that felt very off because of how many times he saved everyone. I don't know. I didn't like that. Her being the new Dragon Warrior after having two great options, which I'll get to later, just distasteful. Yeah. Just didn't like her character, didn't like her storyline, didn't like her plot twist. Yeah. Next up, the chameleon, while having such cool abilities, was so very boring. She didn't really have anything to do. Her motive was very ass. It was. She says that everyone was bullying her because she's very small, so she couldn't do kung fu, even though that she can shapeshift and turn into literally anything she wants to be. So why are they bullying? Just very, very weird. And then they could have made this character so interesting, and she was just very boring. And yeah, what a waste, especially compared to the first three Kung Fu Panda villains, which I think are great in terms of animated villains. I thought that they're very great. Speaking of them, the villain's returns were also very disappointing in this film, due to Tai Lung being the only voice actor who returned, and Shen and Kai not talking at all. They're just there. They do not talk at all. Tai Lung says all the lines. Yeah. was cool to see Tai Lung again. I'm happy that they brought back Tai Lung if they were going to do this storyline, but it's just that whilst he was the only one there, it made the scene more unrealistic because you'd think that other villains would talk too since they were there. And so I just did not like that. Yeah. And Lord Shen and Kai not talking at all was just so out of character for them because they are yappers in those movies, in those original films. So them not talking at all was just dumb. I did not like that. Yeah, I just don't like that. Like, I think that if you're not going to be able to pay, like, if you can't pay for the people to return in the film, and you have a storyline which you want to go in, then don't make the film before having the money to make the film. And that's another reason why the Furious 5, just another reason why this film is underwhelming, is because they are not present in this movie at all until the end, which they still, like the villains, do not talk. Because they did not pay they didn't want to pay the actors. And that's just very, I don't know, I thought it was very, trying to find the word. It was just very what is the word? How do I forget the word? I look like an idiot right now. Just like this movie looks like an idiot. Just very like, I was not like disgusted. Like I wasn't like, you shouldn't, I wasn't like over the top like disgusted, but it was still like why would you do that? If you're gonna make this movie, have those characters be in it. So if you can't afford the film with those characters in it, then wait until you earn the film, the money for the film, which this franchise made so much money. I don't know why they aren't able to pay for these characters. That would have made it for a much better film. Yeah, what I was saying before about Awkwafina's character being such an awful option for new Dragon Warrior, I meant Tigress or Tai Lung, which would have been so, like, those two were the ones that I would have liked so much more as the Dragon Warrior, and they just did not do it. And they gave us one of the worst options. I don't think this is a movie that you guys should seek out. I think that it is a fun enough movie, but if you really look at like certain parts, I don't think it's gonna do you justice. So with that, I'm gonna give this film a 3 out of 10. Don't waste your time with this unless you're a kid. I think that it just brings this franchise down a peg to how the first 3 were. Yeah. This is not my favorite film of 2024. In fact, it is my least favorite so far. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.